everyone. If you'd like to come down to seated, I'm just going to do a class. I thought we'd film it and see how we got on. So this is carrying on our Tuesday night class. We'll be working with our 6th chakra tonight. That will be Ajna chakra. I haven't got my thing with me. But yes, so we'll be working with the third eye. That's the third eye chakra. So colour is indigo. Obviously it's this point kind of just between the eyebrows, just kind of here on the forehead. It's our emotional centre, so we'll be working with intuition, imagination, wisdom, the ability to think and make decisions. If this is not functioning properly, if Ajna chakra is not functioning properly, then you could have poor eyesight, poor hearing, brain problems, spinal problems, headaches, that kind of thing. And it's also, Ajna is where the two energy channels, Ida and Pingala, meet. So they're the energy channels that run up alongside the different chakras. So we'll be working and focusing on clearing this Ajna chakra. So really nice to work with that in these difficult times. So we'll see how we get on. Okay, so coming down to relax. Gently closing the eyes, hands away from the body, palms up to the ceiling, feet flopping out to the side. Okay, closing the eyes, just relaxing. Okay, so coming into the space. So this isn't our normal space, so you'll be working, you know, forward and backwards. You'll have to accommodate each other. But in these difficult times, needs must. So just coming down into the space, enjoying that feeling of the body resting on the floor. Enjoy that feeling of the weight of the body. And as you breathe in, your tummy will rise. And as you breathe out, your tummy will fall. So taking a nice deep breath into the tummy, feeling the breath, feeling the prana entering the body. And then as you exhale, just let everything go, everything relaxes. Any physical, mental problems, everything falls away. So all the stresses of the last few days, wondering if we're going to go on holiday, if we're going to see our friends, if our parents are going to be okay, if we're going to be okay. So you can let all of that go. Just focusing on the here and now. Just enjoying being in the space. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do our postures exactly and our class exactly as we do normally. So we're going to carry on with our mobilisation. So we're going to bring our arms above ourselves, breathing in and stretching through the fingertips, through the toes. Really lovely stretch all the way through the body. Keep breathing and then toes up to the ceiling. Push those heels away. Really lovely stretch. Stretching those legs out. Lovely. And then breathing in and bringing those arms back down by your sides. And then bringing the right knee in, clasping around the knee and really enjoying that stretch all the way up into the lower back. And then clasping around the back of the thigh, foot goes up towards the ceiling, rotating that foot 3 times one way, mobilising that ankle joint and then 3 times the other way. If you want to work those abdominal muscles, breathe in and then release that leg down nice and slow. So just see if you can focus first before you lift that other leg. See if that leg that you've stretched seems a little bit longer than the other one. Okay, lovely. So now bringing that left knee in, clasping around the knee, really enjoying that stretch all the way up into the small of the back. Then clasping around the back of the thigh, foot going up towards the ceiling, rotating that foot 3 times one way and then 3 times the other way. Okay, breathing in and then relaxing that leg down. Okay, we do have an extra member of the class today. She's called Jessie and she'll be channeling her downward facing dog very soon. Both knees in, one at a time. And then releasing off any tension. Come and lay down, Jess. Come on. Come on. Come and lay. Sit on mummy's mat. Or lay down on your bed. On your bed. Good girl. Okay. And then being careful, both of you. Being aware of where you are. If you can, roll to the right. If you've got normal or high blood pressure, do. If you can't, roll it to the left. Lovely. Coming up to seated. So, nice cross-legged position to start off with. Going to sit cross-legged, nice and tall, and then we're going to cross the legs the opposite way. Okay, lovely. Sitting up nice and tall. So, shoulders back and down. Okay, right hand down, left hand up, breathe in. And then breathe out over to the side. So just gazing forward on the first one, breathing into centre and then down. Same on the other side, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, and then breathe out. Okay, same on the first side, breathe in, and if you want to, you can look up past that elbow, up towards the ceiling. Breathe into centre. Try and work with the breath and the movement, breathing in and out through the nose. Breathing out over to the side, breathing into centre, and then breathing out. Lovely, well done. So swap the legs the other way. You do a lovely twist this time. So I'm going to use the hands in prayer twist. So we're going to focus on this third eye while we're doing this. So we're going to breathe in, arms up. Breathe out, turn to the right. Okay, breathe in, straighten that spine. And then as you breathe out, twist round all the way to the rear. That's lovely, well done. Breathe into centre, hands back into prayer, and then breathe out. Okay, breathing in. Focus past that Ajna chakra, breathing out, over to the left. Breathe in, straighten that spine, and then breathe out. Releasing all the way round to the rear. Lovely, well done. Keep breathing, and then breathe into centre. Okay, well done. So we're going to do swap the legs the other way, and last one forward and back. So sitting up nice and tall, shoulders back and down. Breathing in, breathing out forwards. So just coming forward gently, letting the head fall down, and just stay in this position for a breath or two. Just enjoying that feeling of coming forwards. Lovely, well done. Breathe into centre, and then the hands just behind you, fingers pointing forwards. Pushing up, pushing that chest up, filling that chest with prana, Ajna chakra, pointing up towards the ceiling. Don't let the head fall too far back. Keep breathing, and then breathe into centre. Then again forward, releasing down, releasing off any tension in the lower back, and the upper back, and the head and the neck. And then coming up. And then if you want to, you can do pushing the knees down, chest goes up into incline plane, bottom slightly off the floor. Lovely, well done. And then sit back down. Okay, great. So onto our hands and feet. Going to carry on with our mobilisation. So hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Just checking that you can still see me in the video. In the camera. So nice splayed hands. So breathing in, dip the back, look forward. Breathing out, pull that tummy up towards the ceiling, push through the hands into the cat. That's lovely. Breathe in, dip the back, look forward. Mobilising that spine. Breathing out, pulling that tummy up, pushing up towards the ceiling. Lovely, and then back to the neutral. Okay, so we're going to do our 3-part downward facing dog. So we're going to come up to a nice bent knee down dog. This is where your time is, Jessie. She's gone. We need you now. Oh, she's there. Okay, breathing in, breathing out. So bottom up, keep those knees nice and bent and just push through the hands. So hands are nice and firm on the mat. Head goes between the top of the arms. Knees nice and bent, pushing back. Lovely, well done, that's fantastic. Keep breathing. And then coming down nice and slow. Sit back, extended child's pose, hands forward, head down, bottom towards the floor. Lovely, coming up again. Okay, this time we're going to pad the feet down one at a time, so we'll be walking the dog. So breathing in, breathing out. So bottom up nice and high, heels down one at a time, nice and slow, stretching out the back of the Achilles heel, back of the calf, hamstring. Lovely if you've got not really tight hamstrings, tight calves from walking, sitting. Lovely, okay. And then coming down when you're ready, bottom towards your heels, hands forward, head down into extended child's pose. Take a breath there, nice relaxing breath. And then coming up into your full down dog posture. So toes under, breathing in, moving out. So bottom up nice and high. So first of all, those heels fall down to where they want to. Pushing that tailbone back, pushing the top of the, pushing the head between the top of the hands. Try and release any tension in the head. Just give the head a little gentle shake. That's lovely, well done. Keeping nice and steady, nice and strong. Lovely, breathing in and then breathing out, coming down into extended child's pose. You can have your hands down by your feet, palms up to the ceiling if you want to, releasing off the shoulders, really enjoying that. Lovely, stretch across the back of the shoulders and across the back. Lovely, well done. Okay, we're going to come up to standing, nice and slow. We're going to carry on with our postures. So we might do some salutes as well to start off with. So breathing in, toes under, bottom up high into downward facing dog. Toes walk towards your fingertips and then bent over in ragdoll. Bend your knees, use your tummy muscles, come up nice and slow, head and shoulders last, all the way up. And then up. That's fantastic, well done. Okay, so you can just about still see me. Can you still see me, Steve? Can you just... Or have you cut my head off? Yeah,
no.
Your head's cut off.
Well,
yeah,
that's as good as you're going to get.
As good as I'm going to get. Okay. Right, so we'll carry on. Even if you can't see exactly what's going on, you'll be able to hear me describing what we're doing. Okay, so we'll do the modified salute to the sun to start off with. So top of your mats. Be careful with the ornaments. So if you come a bit further up, you might be able to miss. Yeah, bring your mat up as well then, because yeah. Okay, lovely, well done.
Just don't whack me this side.
No, try not to. Right, breathing in, arms up, looking up. Breathing out, coming all the way down. Breathing in, knee down, look forward, right knee. Breathing out, tabletop position. Okay, forearms down, legs go back. Breathe in Sphinx, just look forwards. Hands at the side, breathe out into extended child's pose. Breathe in, right knee forward. Breathe out, left to join it. Breathe in all the way up. Slight back bend if you want to, and then all the way down, hands back into prayer. Lovely, well done. Same on the other side, so left hand side. Nice Tadasana position with the feet to start off with. Breathe in. Breathe out all the way down. Breathe in, right knee down, look forward, left knee down, look forward, sorry. Then another knee to join it, tabletop position. Forearms down, breathing into Sphinx. Hands at the side, breathe out into extended child's pose. Left knee forward, breathe in. Right to join it, breathe out. Breathe in, all the way up. And then breathe out all the way down. Okay, lovely. So I think we're going to just not do too many of those sequences. It's quite warm in here, isn't it? And we haven't actually got that much room. So I think we'll move on to our posture work now. So we're going to work with this Ajna chakra. And the first thing we're going to do is a nice balancing pose. We're going to do Warrior 3, Virabhadrasana 3. So come to the top of your mat. I'll stay here so you can kind of possibly see me between the two of them. Okay, so we're going to step back with the right foot. So step right back. So not on a straight line, so make sure there's a bit of width. So move your foot over a little bit, that's it. So there's still a bit of a distance between the 2 feet. The back foot turning out to the side. So breathing in, looking up. Okay, breathing out, bending that front knee. Okay, breathe in one more time, stretch up, straighten that back leg, and then breathe out, just release those hands down. Imagine you're holding that big beach ball, looking forwards, gazing forwards, Ajna chakra, feeling this point here. Strong, mighty, Virabhadrasana. Warrior 1, in fact, Virabhadrasana 1. Okay, breathing in, straighten that front knee, and then breathing out. Stepping that right foot back up. Okay, lovely. Same on the other side, so step that left foot back. Okay, gazing forwards, breathing in. Arms up, breathing out, bending that front knee. So bending that right knee this time, left leg straight, gazing forward, focusing on that Ajna chakra, breathing in and then breathing out. Release those arms down. That's lovely, well done. Just gazing forwards. Nice strong warrior posture. Breathing in, straighten that leg and then breathing out. Bring that leg back up. Lovely, well done. Okay, so we're going to move on. We're going to work on the eagle posture. So we're going to do the eagle arms to start off with. So nice Tadasana position to start off with. So first of all, we're going to be focusing on that right hand. So the right goes out to the side and then comes out across to the front. Bend the elbow. So palms facing that way. Other hand up to the side. Breathe in. Breathe out. So that hooks underneath and then you turn the palms to face each other. Okay, lovely, well done. So just gazing into the palms, try and turn the palms. That's lovely. Keep breathing. Keep the strength in the posture. Keep that pull up. Okay, so we're going to breathe in. The arm's going to come up slightly. And then breathe out, come down. Focusing on that third eye chakra. Breathe in. Breathe out. Then one more. Breathe in. And then breathe out. Okay, so gently release the arms. And just release the shoulders slightly. Okay, same on the other side. So breathing in. Left arm this time. Breathing out, coming across to the front. Sorry, breathe in. Okay, other side. Breathe in. And then breathe out, swooping that arm underneath and then palms facing each other. Okay, so just settle into the posture to start off with. Feeling that pull up, lovely Tadasana feet, feeling nice and tall. So breathing in, arms go up, breathing out, come down. 2 more, breathing in, breathing out. And last one, breathing in, breathing out. Okay, releasing the arms, releasing the shoulders. Lovely, well done. Okay, so we're going to work on the balance on the legs. So this time we're going to be balancing on the right foot. We're going to bring that left foot over. We're just going to place it on the other side. Okay, and you're going to bend those knees slightly. Okay, we'll just have hands into prayer. This is the beginning of Garudasana, so we're going to put the arms and the legs together. Might do that another day. Okay, and then come up and release. Okay, same on the other side. So balancing on the left now. Right foot goes over. So we'll just have it down onto the toes to start off with. Breathing in and then breathing out. Bending those legs. See if you can focus on a drishti point on the floor somewhere to help keep you steady. Breathing in, yep, and then breathing out, releasing. Okay, lovely, well done. Okay, so we'll carry on now we're going to do forward bend, and then we're going to come down to the floor. So we're just going to work on our Uttanasana. So nice feet Tadasana position. So feet underneath your hips, toes pointing forwards. Breathing in, looking up if you want to. And then breathing out, coming all the way down in Uttanasana. So come down and either hold onto the shins, feet, or down to the floor. You can bend the knees if you want to. And then just gently breathe, releasing down. You can bend those knees, keep releasing, so you're kind of letting everything flow down into the floor, into a kind of lovely ragdoll position. That's lovely. And then we're going to put the hands onto the floor, come down onto the knees. We're going to come up onto our knees. I'm going to do the gate posture. So have the right foot out to the side, so in line with the knee. So just work that leg out to the side if you can a little bit, so this balancing leg is upright. Does that make sense? From the knee up to the hip. Okay, so right leg out, right hand down, other hand up, breathe in. And then as you breathe out, you're going to gently go over to the side. Lovely, well done. Keep breathing. Stay there. Feeling that lovely stretch. It's a balancing posture as well, strengthening the tummy. Use those tummy muscles to keep you nice and upright. Try not to come too far forward, come over to the side. Lovely, breathe in, come up, and then breathe out, come down. Okay, so we're going to swap over. So, balancing on the right leg, right knee, upper foot out to the side, point those toes, get those, that knee, ooh, that knee that you're balancing on straight up. Lovely, well done. So left hand this time, just resting on the thigh, other hand, breathe in, and then breathe out over to the side. Just enjoying that stretch, really enjoying coming over to the side. Keep breathing, try not to come too far forward, just gently looking forwards. Gate pose, Parigasana. Breathing in, and then breathing out. Okay. I'm going to come down to seated now, so we're going to bring the knees round to the front, legs outstretched. Okay, lovely seated position. Okay, so we're going to do Janu Shirshasana, head to knee pose. So you might need your straps for this, Thomas, so I'll give you a strap each. Sorry. You might need a block as well for your knee, possibly. I'll show you with the block. Okay, so first of all, we're going to bring the right knee, bending that in, and just placing the sole of the foot on the inside of the other leg. So toes up to the ceiling. So the reason you've got the block here is if you want to, if you don't want your leg to just, if it doesn't come all the way down, if you don't want your leg to just be kind of hovering, you can put the block under. It just gives you a little bit of support. Okay, so we're going to use our straps. So putting the strap round the left leg, round the left foot rather. Okay, so come up nice and tall to start off with. Okay, so shoulders back and down. This is why we're using our straps, so we can come up nice and tall. We're going to come down with a completely straight back. So we're not going to put the head down, we're going to look over the toes. Breathing in, breathing out. So coming forwards. Okay, so come to where you're quite comfortable. Move your hands down the strap if you want to. Either gazing at the toes or gazing past the toes. Just keep that back straight. Lovely. Keep breathing. One more breath. And then breathing in, coming out. Okay, try that again. Breathing in. Breathing out, coming forwards. Okay, so keeping that head up to start off with. And then breathing in, and then the head comes down towards the knee. So head to knee pose, Shasana. Just releasing off, just letting the head fall down, closing the eyes if you want to. Try to keep the shoulders back and down and shoulder area completely released. Try not to have the shoulders up too high. That's lovely. Keep breathing. Really enjoying that stretch. Releasing. Lovely. And then breathing in, coming up. And then let go of the strap. Okay, same on the other side. So this time you'll be bending your left knee. Foot goes into the top of the thigh, or it might come down a bit lower. Try not to have it against the knee. You need to have it on the shin, not the knee, or up into the top of the thigh. So strap around the foot. Remember, we're coming down. I'm going to put my block on the other side this time. Coming down forwards with a nice straight back. So shoulders back and down, breathing in, breathing out, coming forwards. Okay, so keeping that strap nice and loose, shoulders relaxed, looking past those toes, nice straight back, and just releasing down. One more breath, and breathing in, coming up. Try that once more. Breathe in, breathe out, coming down. Okay, so stop at your first position with your head up. Breathe in, and then as you breathe out, come all the way to your full extent. Let the head gently fall forwards, head towards the knee. Releasing. If it's too strong on the lower back, then gently come up. Don't overstretch, but if you're happy to stay there, breathe. Lovely, well done. Release those shoulders down, guys. Lovely, that's better. Breathing in, coming up. And release. Okay, lovely, well done. Okay, so we're going to have some fun doing this one now. So we're going to do the locust position. So we're going to do on our tummies, and we're going to raise our legs up one at a time. So when we lay down on our tummy, first of all, we're going to have both hands, palms facing down, and we're going to put the forehead onto the hands. So you'll just be aware of that Ajna chakra resting on the backs of your hands. So coming onto your tummies, elbows out to the side, forehead onto the backs of the hands. Okay, so just releasing. You can have your heels flopping out to the side, your toes pointing in towards each other. That will release out the lower back. And then breathing in. We're just going to turn the head to the right and put the cheek on the hands. Left cheek on the hands, head turned to the right. Take a breath in there. And then breathe in, forward onto the back of the hands, and then breathe out. Head to the left, right cheek on the back of the hands. After that, breathe in, head on the back of the hands. Okay, so we're going to have our arms outstretched now, and our toes pointing away. So heels sort of about hip width apart. You're right now, aren't you? Okay, so we're going to have the either just looking gently forwards or looking down towards the mat. We're going to raise the right leg and point that toe away. So I don't want you to lift that hip up, so I don't want this leg to come up too high. Just raising it, keeping that hip bone if you can on the mat. Lovely, well done. Pushing that toe away, keep breathing. And then release down. Okay, same on the left hand side, breathing in. Raising that left leg, pushing that toe away. Really enjoying that stretch. Make sure your hip bone's still on the floor. That's it. I can't see. And then coming down, lovely, well done. Okay. One more each side. So raising the right, breathing in, coming up, and then down, and then left, breathing in, coming up, and then down. Okay, so we're going to have some fun now. We're going to raise the right leg and the left arm. And you can raise the head slightly as well, breathing in. So right leg, left arm. Fingers pointing forward, toes pointing wide. Lovely, well done. And then come down. This time left leg, right arm, breathe in. And then come up. Okay, keep that hip on the floor again. Turn arm and leg raise in the locust and then coming out. Okay, and then the final position, we're going to raise arms and legs together. So it's kind of working towards the bow. We call it Superman pose. So breathing in, raising arms and legs. So arms pushing away, legs pushing away. Come up and have a look at you. Lovely, well done. Keep breathing. You might be wobbling and rocking around because of the breath. That's fine, that's perfectly fine. And then breathing in and then coming down. Right, so releasing those heels again. So heels out to the side, toes pointing in, both hands down, forward, Adho Chakra, resting on those hands, releasing everything. Okay, well done. Okay, so we're going to roll over to, we're going to move to the side of the mat and we're going to roll over onto our backs. Okay, so you might need to stagger yourself, guys. You're going to be doing belly twist. So if you come laying flat with the knees bent, so Fran, if you come that way a bit away from the fire. Lovely, well done. Okay, so if you can't have your legs, your arms completely outstretched, just have them. Don't want that under your head. That's it. Just have them in cactus position. Okay, I don't need to do it anyway, I just need to describe it. Okay, so have your hands in cactus, Steve. That's it. Fantastic. Bend your knees, feet flat. Okay, we're going to do belly twist. So we're just going to twist gently from side to side, looking straight up to the ceiling to start off with Jatha Parivriti. So breathing in, breathing out. Roll those knees over to the right, just gently, looking up to the ceiling, nice and gently. Breathe into centre, and then rolling over to the left. Breathe into centre. Okay. This time we're going to stick our feet together, knees together, thighs together. Going to breathe in, and you're going to breathe out. Roll those knees over to the right, so your foot is going to come on top of the other one. And if you're happy to, you look to the left. So knees to the right, and look to the left. That's lovely, well done. And then breathing in, knees up, head up, lovely. Breathing out, over to the other side. So knees to the left, look to the right, that's fantastic, well done. Keep breathing, really enjoying that stretch. Releasing everything off, breathing into centre. Okay, so we'll do that one more time on each side. So breathing in, breathing out. So knees to the right, look to the left, and just breathe. So really feeling that stretch all the way from the knees, all the way up to the elbow and fingertips. Breathing into centre, look up to the centre, and then breathing out over to the left, and look to the right. That's lovely, well done. Stay there, keep breathing. Okay, breathing in, coming up. Okay, so we're going to clasp around the knees with the hands, clasp the knees, and bring them in. Okay, so releasing off those knees. So release off the lower back and stretching the knees. So I'm going to breathe in, push the knees away. Breathe out, pull the knees in. Breathe in, stretch them away. Breathe out, pull them in. Last one, breathe in, stretch them away. Breathe out, pull them in. Okay, so just a few circles one way. So you can feel that circle on the lower back, and you can imagine that circle that you're drawing with your knees on the ceiling, and then a few circles the opposite way. Releasing any tension in the lower back. Okay, when you're ready, rolling over to the right if you've got normal or high blood pressure, to the left if you've got low, and then coming up to seated. So we're going to do staff pose. Okay, so legs completely outstretched. Okay, so if you can move on to your sit bones if you can. So move your buttocks out of the way. You can even do that walking forwards if you want to. So legs outstretched. So feet just kind of in line with the hips and the legs. So slightly apart. Toes up to the ceiling. Okay. So hands at the side. Elbows working backwards, but shoulders back and down. Just gazing forward. So we're going to focus on this third eye chakra. We're going to gaze forwards. Okay, so shoulders down. That's lovely. That's better. Okay, keep breathing. And keep that back up straight at the same time as keeping those legs straight. Keep that tension in the feet, toes up towards the ceiling. Don't forget about your toes. Keep breathing. And then release. So a staff pose, Dandasana. Okay, so we're going to move into child's pose, and we're going to be thinking about that third eye. So when we come into our child's pose, you might be able to use a cushion under your bottom or under your head, or both even. So I'll just demonstrate with both. So for example, you could have your cushion behind you, and you can bring your head down into the full child's pose. So you're really releasing off those shoulders. If you don't need any props at all, then that's fine, come down without props. Okay, but you're welcome to use a cushion. I've got cushions here if you need to, or you can use your blocks. Okay, so sitting back on those heels. So bring your hands down by your feet, palms up to the ceiling. Lovely, just relaxing. Right, okay, so that Ajna chakra is in the middle of the forehead. You can feel that releasing down into the earth. Really releasing those shoulders. If you wanted to, you could do child's pose with a wide leg as well. So sorry, the knees wide. So you can have your head down if you want to. Hands forward in that case. That's quite comfortable as well. Okay, so just enjoying being in that child's pose. Releasing off. Okay, so we're going to come up now nice and slow. And we're going to work with the dolphin. So the dolphin is very much like down facing dog, except we're going to be having our hands as if we're going to be using, going into headstand rather. So come down and make a triangle with your elbows out to the side underneath your shoulders and your hands clasped with your thumbs sticking up. So we're going to push the thumbs gently onto the Ajna chakra when we go up. So toes under, knees hip width apart, feet hip width apart. So breathing in, and then as you breathe out, bottom up, and just gently have your head
Yeah, third eye point pressing onto the thumbs, or the thumbs pressing onto that point. You might not want to stay out for too long, not as long as you do downward facing dog. Just come down when you're ready and just release back. Lovely, well done. We'll try that one more time. Nice and gently. So breathing in, breathing out. So bottom up nice and high. Thumbs pushing on that third eye chakra. Onto those forearms. And then coming down.
Okay, lovely, well done. So we're going to go back into extended child's pose. And then we're going to come up and do one last downward facing dog. So coming up to tabletop, toes under, breathing in, breathing out. So bottom up nice and high, just let the heels fall where they want to, pushing the tailbone back, head coming between the top of the arms, relaxing that head, just releasing off all that tension. Lovely strengthening pose, and obviously it's an inversion to finish the class with. That's lovely, so pushing the top of the back, that's lovely, well done. Keep breathing. Strengthen those arms. Coming down when you're ready. Into child's pose. Okay. So from child's pose we're going to come up and we're going to come round to lay onto our backs. I'm going to talk through our meditation. So it's quite warm in here. You might not need a blanket. Do you want something for your head? Yeah, you sure? Okay, so if you've got your knees bent, have your knees knocking in towards each other and your feet a bit further apart. Arms up to the ceiling. Eyes gently closed. Well done. Okay, so I'm just going to do a gentle relaxation. I might turn one of those lights off. So coming down into your Shavasana posture, or with your knees bent, whichever's best for you. Okay, so gently closing the eyes. Just being aware once again of the weight of the body on the floor. Just feeling those points of contact, feeling the back of the head, shoulder blades, the bottom, the heels or the feet, back of the hands. Gently bringing the breath down into the tummy once again. So not forcing the breath, just focusing on the tummy, gently rising and falling. Okay, so I'm going to talk you through the different parts of the body, and know that as soon as I mention that part of the body, it will relax. It's totally passive, you don't need to do anything, you just need to focus your attention onto that part of the body. Okay, so first of all, focusing on the toes, balls of the feet, soles of the feet and the heels. Both feet, the right foot and the left foot, completely relaxed. Coming up to the ankles, calves, the knees and the thighs. Both legs, the right leg and the left leg, completely relaxed. Moving up to the small of the back, to the middle of the back, And then round to the tummy, to the abdomen, the diaphragm, and the ribs, intercostal muscles, the lungs, and all the internal organs, the whole of the centre of the body, completely relaxed. Focusing now on the fingers. The fingers are softly curled, palms are up towards the ceiling. Both hands, the right hand and the left hand, completely relaxed. The wrists are soft, the forearms, the elbows, and the upper arms. Both arms, the right arm and the left arm, completely relaxed. Moving up to the shoulders. All the muscles in the rotator cuff are completely relaxed. The shoulders are flat against the floor. Shoulder blades are loose. All the muscles that run across the top of the neck, up into the neck, all completely relaxed. You want to swallow once to release the throat, then do so. And then the whole of the throat area and the neck can be completely relaxed. Coming up into the head. The scalp is smooth, the forehead has no frown lines. The eyes are gently closed and the eyelids are completely relaxed. The cheeks are smooth, the tongue is loose in the mouth, and the jaw is relaxed. The whole of the head, the face, the eyes, the ears, the nose, the chin, the jaw, the scalp, the neck and shoulders, the arms and the hands, the centre of the body, the legs and the feet. The whole of the body is completely relaxed. So just enjoying now this sense of peace and relaxation, this sense of stillness. Avoid judging yourself in any way. Avoid judging any physical feelings that you have, any aches or pains, and avoid judging any mental busyness. If your mind is still not clear, don't worry. Just focus on the gentle in-breath and out-breath. So focusing on that breath now and watching the inhalation and the exhalation. And as you inhale and exhale, stay connected to your body, but let your body completely relax. Breathing in love, breathing out tension. Breathing in harmony, breathing out discord. Breathing in healing, breathing out disease. Keep focusing on the breath. Breathing in love, breathing out tension. Breathing in harmony, breathing out discord. Breathing in healing, breathing out disease. Releasing all self-judgment and criticism. Focusing on breathing in joy and love. Focusing on allowing the body to heal. Allowing your thoughts to assist healing. Releasing and letting go of any blocks to well-being. Allowing yourself to let go. Release all self-judgment and criticism. Breathe in love. Breathe out tension. Breathe in harmony. Breathe out discord. Breathe in healing. Breathe out disease. Allowing your body to be still and silent. And allowing your body to share what it needs to heal. Allow a feeling of calm and relaxation to spread throughout the whole body. Allowing the body and the mind to flow together, creating a sense of peace and well-being. Just starting now to slightly deepen the in-breath. Starting to feel the weight of the body on the floor once again. Starting to feel the points of contact on the floor. And starting to deepen the breath. Deepening the breath is a way of waking up the body. Focusing now on your sense of hearing. See if you can hear any noises outside of the room. And then coming to focus on the noises within the room, on my voice, maybe able to feel or hear your own breath, or even feel or hear your own heartbeat. So just gently now starting to wriggle the toes, wriggle the fingers, make a fist with the hands, stretch the hands. Tense the toes, stretch the toes, just enjoying bringing some life back into the body. Deepening the breath, waking the body up. Gently moving the hands, moving the toes. And taking a nice deep breath in and bringing the arms above the head. Stretching those toes away, straightening the legs now, releasing any tension, any final tension in the body. And breathing in and bringing those arms back down by your sides. Bringing your knees in one at a time and clasping around the knees, just releasing any tension that may have been left in the lower back. Releasing off all that tension. And then gently rolling over to the right hand side if you've got normal or high blood pressure. The left if you've got low. If you want to keep your eyes closed or close them again, close your eyes and rub your hands together. Get some friction and warmth in the hands. And cupping the hands over the eyes. Just enjoying the last bit of darkness before you gently open the eyes into the palms. And coming back into it. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed joining us for this class. I'm going to finish with 3 Oms. I'm going to thumb and forefinger together, sitting up nice and tall, other 3 fingers pointing away. Okay, so you can close your eyes again if you want to. So breathing in. Breathing in. Last one, breathing in. Come, Jess. Jesse's woken up. Om Shanti, everybody. Thank you for joining me. Thank you. Om Shanti. Om Shanti, Jessie.
Like that, did you?
Shout out the
Going
ones.
on.